punishment can be found under Section 48 of the same law. Now, the petition, that was the topic, the headline. Now the petition's body reads thus. We act as solicitor to Mr. Joseph Aloba, hereafter referred to as our client, and on whose express instruction we petition your office. Let me say to everyone, the law firm that wrote this petition is to Barrister Taiwo Odumosu, so that nobody will say, oh, they wrote a petition, but Baba did not give his permission. It's left for you to conclude. Now, I read thus. Hold on, please. So the petition reads thus. We act as solicitor to Mr. Joseph Aloba, herein referred to as our client, and on whose express instruction we petition your office. Our client briefed our office of the timeline of events as follows. On the 12th day of September 2023 at about 4 p.m., our client received a call from the mother of the Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba disease, hereafter described as Mohbad. Solely reliant on the information he received from her. The hospital was described to the mother of Mohbad via phone, who then conveyed the location to our client as Oshukpa, London bus stop. On arriving at Oshukpa, London bus stop, Mohbad's mother called again so they could be picked, but she was informed by who she was in communication with to turn back as the disease is now fully recovered. Our clients, on hearing this development, became suspicious and requested Mohbad's mother's hands in the phone so he can speak with whoever she has been in communication with. Our client discovered it was the personal assistant to the disease, in the person of Boluwatife Adeyemo, who is popularly known as Darosha. Our client felt uneasy and immediately proceeded to the last known address of the disease in the company of the deceased mother. Our client arrived at the home of the deceased at about 10 p.m. on the same day. He observed that the house was filled with a lot of people who mostly unknown to him. Our client immediately rushed to the bedroom of the deceased located upstairs in the said duplex. He met the absence of the deceased in the room. However, he observed there was a bed sheet soaked in blood. On citing this, our client was afraid and he immediately rushed out of the room, heading downstairs. On his arrival downstairs, our client was told by Lifestyle, a dancer who walked with the disease, to look at the corpse of his son, which was placed by the staircase. On sighting the corpse of his very talented son, our client noticed salt was placed on the chest of the deceased. His nostrils, mouth, and ears all were also closed with pieces of cotton wool. Apparently, the corpse of the son of our client had been locally embalmed by Darosha. We wish to bring to your attention the legal implication of actions of Darosha in accordance with Nigerian law. So, Corona System Law 2007, Section 48 of the law addresses the offenses and penalties of tampering with a dead body, contrary to Section 16. Darosha actions not only violated the aforementioned legal provision, but also creates a significant jeopardy to public order, misinforming people that there are no consequences to tampering with a corpse by locally embalming. We urge you to take immediate and decisive action to investigate the matter thoroughly and bring the Darosha to justice. In our client's instruction that you use your good office to further investigate the act of Darosha, herein, it is also important to our client that such acts must not go unpunished in order to prevent such audacity from being a norm. Hence, we prevail on your office to act fast. We therefore appeal that you use your good office to investigate the matter in the interest of our clients with a view to taking the appropriate steps as your office may deem fit in the circumstance to prosecute Darosha accordingly. And this was signed by one of the lawyers of the chamber. So, that was the petition sent to Zone 2 on the 25th of March 2024. So as it were, some people were working legally, while many people were, talking. So since 25th, police had to do their own preliminary investigation. So today, things happen. So let's delve into the development. Last week, Darosha told the police that he was coming to the police station. But Darosha, in his usual, in his usual charismatic way, told police that he was going to come. But he later called that he could not come. He said he was sick. So he was posting the police. He was supposed to go there on Tuesday or Wednesday, but he did not go. He was supposed to go there last week, Friday, but he did not go. So today, he said he was going to come. To cut the long story short, Darosha has visited Zone 2, and Darosha has been under detention of the police. And according to the police as well, information from the police also shows that Mr. Darosha might likely be charged and taken to court. Now, this one is not about detaining for a long time. Police got the petition on the 25th. Police did their investigation, and police invited Mr. Darosha to come and say his part. But Mr. Darosha was smart. He was running etasketa throughout last week. But today, Nigerian police have detained Mr. Darosha. And Mr. Darosha, hopefully, Omafoju Balejo will be in court. Now, Darosha is yet to be drilled about what happened to Mohbad. Let's get it right. Darosha is detained for violating the Lagos State Corona System Law, Section 16, and it is punishable under Section 48. I remember on Papariano's platform when we were discussing, and those who were supporters club of the other side were saying, Baba carried that body. He told them to put it in the ambulance, and they put it in the ambulance. Why did he touch the body? He cannot touch the body. They were all saying all sorts of things. Baba has violated the law. He's a criminal. And I said on Papariano's platform that day that you need to step back. Baba is not even the secondary. Someone brought his body down. Someone ordered that his body be cleaned, washed, dressed, and embalmed locally. So if you want to see who had violated the law, you should be asking of who sanctioned, who has the power to say embalm the body, knowing that this young man was killed. So they went on and been making noise. So I said, those who know the law, we act accordingly. So those who know the law have acted over a month ago. And today, the rain has fallen. So very good, very nice. Justice for Mohbad is on the move. But it might not be very, very fast. Like I've said before, some people might have thought they've succeeded in whatever they've done. Some people might have thought that they've been able to becloud the minds of the authority for seeing them for who they were. But some people do pay attention to details. And those who pay attention to details have acted, and we are seeing it. Now, I said earlier that I don't know the kind of song Mr. Darosha will be singing now. But it is interesting that Mr. Darosha is not under Lagos State. He is being arrested by the federal, which is the zonal. I've also heard today where some people were making a lot of concussion, as they love to, but I'll talk about that later. Today, whether Mr. Darosha will be singing Canary music hip hop music or reggae music or akpala music. I don't know, but he has been with musicians for long to be able to rap, to sing many genres of music. But I hope he will be able to sing and the police authority will be able to dance and himself will dance to it. Then they can take the music he has sung, take it to the studio and they will release a special single. Maybe that will be a tribute from him for Mohbad. Whatever the case is, ignorance of the law is no excuse. So it's interesting, you know. Don't also forget that this is now an investigation by the federal. A number of petitions had gone to the IG demanding for federal to get involved. Now, they might not have come to say, or we don't know, that maybe they've taken over the whole investigation. But this is a fresh one. This has nothing to do with who killed Mohbad. How did Mohbad die? What killed Mohbad? No. These had to do with events after the death of Mohbad. And it is regarded as a corpse. You do not tamper with it. So, FYI, for everyone, for your information, if you are in Lagos State, if a body, if there is a corpse, if you don't know the cause of the death, even if it's your father, the first thing, or your relative, maybe it was heart seizure, the first thing you do, take the body to the hospital. Take it to an hospital, probably where the person goes to. They have the person's medical history. It will be easy for them to give you a death confirmation document. Excuse me. And the death confirmation document can give you or death certificate, as the case may be. Once you have that, you can now say, take the body to local embalmment or take it to the morgue. But without having those documents, I beg you, if you don't know before, know today, no triumph. Don't touch the body aside you, moving the body from a location to another. Because the law in Lagos State do not permit it. And if the law in Lagos State do not permit it, please don't do it. Wow, it's interesting, you know, that today, Monday, something good is happening.
Or anybody tó bá wí pé bẹ́yà ó fẹ́ dá kéèsì rírú because of money, owó ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ló gbà. Owó ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ because bọ̀bọ́ yẹn wà ní ibì kan nísìnyí kò wá okay. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ tọ́jọ́ ń gbé gan rántí ọjọ́ bídè wèrè wo, ta ló rántí bídè, ta ló yẹ kó wà ní kómà. Irú tó ṣe gbé àjọ mi lọ́jọ́ bídè mi kò sí bọ́bọ́ ìmọ̀. Ò dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa pé òun mọ̀ kó tó pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀. Kó sí many people nínú owó bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tún fi ń bàjà. Ó ṣe níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run for Christ's Lord. Wunmi, why are you doing like this? DNA, common DNA, you no fit do. And if they tell us say, okay, mọ̀ kó tó pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀. But ó ti sọ fún wa ikú tó pọ̀pọ̀, sọ pé ikú tó yẹ kó pa Liam ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀, ìyẹn boyfriend ẹ̀ kò ṣọkọ ẹ̀ náà. Ó já ọkọ ọlọ́kọ gbà ni. So, what are we dragging? Do this DNA. court kìíní tó ń béèrè ó ti dé, ó ti wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà ilé ẹ̀, ó wà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, ìfún abẹ́ Lemon Street, àtúbẹ̀ Lemon oríta Facebook, TikTok, gbogbo ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, so ó blind ni. Go and do this thing on time. Time is going. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, because o lè escape ẹ̀. The more tí kinní ṣe ń pẹ́, the more tó ń lọ fà, the more lè àṣírí ẹ̀ ń tú sí. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ nìyẹn. And the spirit of that guy kò ní jẹ́ kó náwó yẹn gbádùn, ìwọ́gbọ̀n ò tí ì sọ pé ó náwó yẹn gbádùn, ò tí gbówó Mohbad tó ti ná tó ṣe ń gbà náà, nǹkan tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún, ó ṣiṣẹ́ fún náà. So owó yẹn ò sọ pé ó ń gbádùn owó yẹn, kò ṣe bọ́n ṣe máa ń gbádùn owó nìyẹn, kó ti mọ̀ pé owó yẹn ò ṣe owó ẹ̀, blood money ni. Blood money òun ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tó bá fowó bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ra kankan, ìwọ gan ti ní problem. Wọ́n kàn try lọ fowó bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ra, lọ já ní Ferrari lára owó bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, bóyá kì í ṣe mọ́tò yẹn ló máa pa ẹ́. Kàn try ẹ̀ o. Olówó ò lè ra mọ́tò, ò lè jáyé bó ṣe wẹ̀, ò lè lọ síbi tó wẹ̀. Ṣé owó ẹ̀ wá nìyẹn? Ó dẹ̀ ń fa wèrè lọ́yàn látijọ́ yìí. Wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, kí ló pọkọ ẹ̀, lọ ṣe DNA. Ó dẹ̀ ń dá everybody láàmú. This thing on time. Mo bó ṣe ní mind gan. Èṣù ló dómọ sí ẹ lóyún o, èṣù gidi ni o. Ọlọ́run bàbá ẹ̀ èṣù ló máa jẹ́. Yẹ kí wọ́n máa tọ́pọ̀ sórí bàbá ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn. She get father. Wọ́n máa tọ́pọ̀ sórí ẹ̀. Because ló dín mind gan tó lè máa dá gbogbo the whole world. Kò ṣe Nàìjíríà nìkan ló ń dára mọ̀ náà. Ó dẹ̀ sí ná kan pé ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ wọ ìjọba ọ̀run bó ṣe wà yẹn. Ìpè tán ti fún ẹ, àwọn èèyàn ti fún ẹ. Kàn gbé lọ sí odò Elégùṣì, kò lè wẹ̀ kú. So ìwádìí tí wọ́n á ń sá káàkiri ẹgbẹgbẹgbó. Ikú tó pọkọ ẹ̀ lélẹ̀, àwọn yìí ló pọkọ ẹ̀, àwọn tó ní kí n lọ pa lélẹ̀, àwọn tó fún mi ní injection náà ní kí n kàn inject ẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Say something like that, everybody dey rest. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa pity ẹ̀ pé nítorí ọmọ ẹ̀ wọn fẹ́ pa ẹ́, wọ́n á rò pé ìwọ tó yẹ pé o ò jà, ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣe kú yẹn ẹ́, ìgbà tọ́kọ ẹ̀ kú yẹn, owó ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ, àbí àwọn èèyàn ló tẹ̀ sí. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣì wà níbi àbí some month, àbí ó sì mọ owó ìṣirò ti dìbò pé ó ń fún lọ́yàn, wọ́n á sì fìyà pity ẹ̀ pé wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó lọ jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọmọ. Wọ́n sì dé bá béèlì ẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ń late báyìí, ọ̀nà ìdàkùn má yẹgi fún ẹ̀. Ó ti ń late, o ò já rárá. Kí ló ṣe ẹ́ ìwọ ọmọ yìí? Ṣé o rò pé a máa yan let it go like that ni? Kò lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n gan yẹ kó mọ̀ pé tó bá yẹ pé kéèsì yìí ó ti kó ẹ́ kó máa rí die down ni, á ti die down tipẹ́. The more làwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ná agility ní bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, kò dẹ̀ ṣe pàwà náà. Spirit bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà ni. Ẹlòmíì yá kì í ṣe pé Mohbad ń fún sálárì, kò rí Mohbad ló á lùsì iṣẹ́ nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ kéèsì kó lè mọ̀ pé ó lọ fà. Káwá gan sọ pé àṣe bọ̀bọ́ yẹn máa tún wá máa disturb wa. Ìwọ náà mọ̀ pé spirit bọ̀bọ́ yẹn lè, nítorí ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe gbé kòkò dúdú àti handkerchief tó ní kó fi ṣe body guide fún nínú kòtò. Mi ò mọ̀ bí tó ti máa ń ṣe, tí tó máa ń dáàbò bò kú nínú kòtò. Ìwọ tó yẹ kó kó àdá kó bọ̀ kó gbogbo ẹ̀ fún síbẹ̀. Pé kó lọ pa àwọn tó pa, wà á ń gbé wa mọ́ra pé ò mọ̀ kú tó pa bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Òun ló máa pa ẹ́ last kò ṣe pé o ò lè escape ẹ̀. Mohbad ló máa pa ẹ́ last gbòmí tó bá mọ kankan pa kú bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́jọ ṣé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn máa pa yín ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. Wà á rí pé season film ni, wà á rí pé o ò lè wò tán. Ó máa tó stage kan, àwọn tó mọ̀ secret yẹn ẹ tún máa jọ máa para yín, ẹ tún máa face ara yín because ẹni tó mọ ìwọ náà bó ṣe wà yẹn, àwọn tó sọ secret yẹn fún àwọn tẹ́jọ́ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀, àwọn yẹn wọ́n ń lépa ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, ìwọ náà ń lépa ẹ̀mí wọn, ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ̀ lè jọ jẹun.
The problem there is you will be seeing people that have been doing bad things tipẹ́tipẹ́ tí Mohbad ó máa disgrace wọn, á máa jù wọn sínú problems, but you will pity them. That is it. When you see the problem, you will pity them. Ṣé wọ́n dá ojú àṣẹ bímọ ni? Oh, damn on now. So just leave it, follow the trend. The truth will come out. And for those of you that are mentioning Sele, God will help you. Lagata is the problem of justice for Mohbad. You understand? Lagata, Westo, Arifa is where he is because of his love for money. Tó bá ti di pé èèyàn ti wà tí ó ń farabalẹ̀, tó bá ti believe pé everybody will pity you because of lies, and you have done it to where that could have led you to all your friends warned you, and it's the same Arifa that you are talking about. He is the same one working with King White. Perkins, ṣé o rántí time tí King White pè ní? O rántí gbà yẹn? We are shouting to Arifa, go and report this thing in the station. Ó padà lọ sẹ́yìn, wọ́n lọ di pàdí. King White is saying don't mention Arifa's name. Arifa is saying don't mention King White's name. And that is where we got everything wrong. You understand? Lagata is a very, very, very wicked person. Even when to be more fun, Lagata, they plan evil. You understand? Yesterday, I know you heard your name in many places, especially on that platform. I wanted to even invite you so that you can come and hear from the days of Westo calling you, that you came online, you were talking about Sele being with Lagata. I don't know Lagata before. You understand? But one thing I'm going to say is God will continue to expose them. God will continue to expose me. May we talk like that. And for all of you that you have turned yourself to bully, typing, you know how to type rubbish. Continue now. Continue. When your eyes go clear, you understand? When your eyes go clear, hopefully you will still be able to change your... And for those that are carrying stupid rumor, the lawyers of Arifa or Oba is not saying that trust God. Trust God. You are very dumb. I can see how dumb you are now. You say, Sele, you and Lagata are together before. That is showing that you don't even know who Sele is. You understand? Just follow the network. You go find your network very soon. Don't worry. You understand? And drink a lot of water. God will help you. So, Perkins, see, àwọn tó gbé Arifa, orí wọn cut yẹn, you saw them. Am I lying? If they won't pick Westo, they go pick am. If they won't pick you, they go pick you. Nothing where you won't do. You understand? But Arifalo creates. Otimute. Perkins, now let me ask you a question. On mute. Let me ask you a question. We define who paying Mohbad, Abi. Very good. Now, imagine if I now come out and say, Perkins, ó wà nílé Mohbad ìjọ́ tí Mohbad kú, mọ́tò ẹ̀wọ̀n àwájú ta. Have I not put you in the murder scene, in that crime scene, without no proof? That is number one. There is no proof of that rubbish. Just because you want to collect gifts, just because you want people to think that you have the fragile updates. And those ones we are pushing you. You were saying it, and it went far. Number one. The number two, you said Oba is after your life. His PA said that you should collect money or they will pay him. Perkins, tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ni ọmọ kábíyèsí yẹn tó gbọ́ tẹ́nìkan accuse daddy ẹ̀ pé daddy ẹ̀ fẹ́ pa òun. Please, are you not going to protect that person to really know? Because tọ́ta ẹni ẹ̀bọ̀n bá pa, if anything happens to that person, you understand? He even said that at Corona inquest, the Elegushi's car, Perkins Joshua Rimoto, Elegushi doesn't need, even if he wants to impart that Corona,
it? Didn't I debunk it? But these people were
But
shouting.
people are not, you know, people, àwọn èèyàn kàn máa gbọ́ small information ní bíbí yìí. You understand? They will leave this place and go and spread it. You understand? See this one. Perkins. Wo idiot ton Tyrola man. He said, are you working for Elegusi Sele? You know, those are the crazy, annoying things that they are saying. You understand? Those are the annoying things that you will just find on comment section, and from there, it will go up and down. It's not making any sense. You understand? It's not making any sense because they are just lies. You understand? They are just lies. Pekin, you have conversated with me. It is on much now, but you remember the day me, you, Pizu, Arifa, Westo was on a call. Westo said that let us stage an arrest.
Me, I even think that is what is happening right now.
Perkins, kí ló lè mú yàn máa ronú irú nǹkan báyẹn? Is it not because they know the public? The public will start being in panic. They will be looking for money. They will start contributing money. It's not good. All these things are not good now. I am far from Nigeria. You understand? But what we are looking for is justice. We cannot use injustice and lie to find justice. And the prayer is anybody that is lying to the world, that is spoiling this justice because of money, God will expose them. And the problem is, if God expose them, we will still pity them. Because do we even know who the devil is? Do we even believe this is the devil? So God will help us. Let's just continue praying. That is what I will say. And before you carry
Hello,
somebody,
Perkins.
before you turn yourself to somebody's enemy, make sure you have a proof. People can talk online.
Hello, Perkins.
You understand? People can talk online. Oh yeah, now take it easy, your brother.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Justice for Mohbad. Perkins, I love your platform. Okay? We're all fighting for justice. Don't turn your platform into something that everybody will come and be castigating other hosts. We're not moving anywhere by you guys doing this. We are seeking for justice. We're not castigating people. If they have their own beef, let them go and settle it on their own. If we continue to bicker every day, we're not moving anywhere, and it's a shame. It's a shame. Everybody cannot be on the same page. Arifa is where he is. It's not because of money or anything like that. Everybody have their own narrative. Where were these people when they were threatening these people? Where were they when they're cursing their children and doing everything to them? But we are fighting for justice for Mohbad. That is why I tell you, control your platform. I can't hear you. Hello? I can't hear you. Hello? Perkins? Yeah, I can hear you better. Yeah, I can hear you better. Yeah, control your platform. You are not too small on your home platform. You have something you're doing before. Don't turn your platform into a platform that they will come and be castigating other platform. They're not going to mention that host. They will be mentioning your platform. We are fighting for justice for Mohbad, and we will get it. Whatever happening between every host, they should go and settle it on their own. We're not talking about Arifa, we're not talking about Westo, we're not talking about dog and cat. We're talking about justice for Mohbad. And that is what we should focus on. Unless you want to turn your platform into Woto platform. Okay?
Yeah, good morning, Perkins. Good morning, Perkins. Good morning, Madam Morire and everybody.
Good morning.
Sorry, it's my first time on your platform and I quickly rushed in because I'm kind of busy right now. Firstly, I want to appreciate you. The first time I heard about you was the day you held a protest in Ikorodu recently before the last inquest. Yeah, that was a very good one because I was on it like also. Now, I received some calls from somebody you know, but I won't be mentioning names here, telling me about the arrest of Arifa because the person actually wanted me to wade in and invite some persons to wade in into the matter as well. But basically, because of my political affiliations, I decided to hold on because I didn't really know much about what led to the arrest or anything. And I don't like jumping into things. I like to get my facts, investigate well what led to this, what led to this. But immediately I got on this live now, I heard somebody, I think the person just dropped. The person that was talking before Madam Mururi talked, right? I heard him saying something that you guys were on a particular call where somebody instigated that probably they should stage an arrest. Please, I just want to confirm, was that ever true? It was true, right?
Good.
Okay. You know why I asked is because the person who made mention of that
Yes.
thing, the person who made mention of that thing was the one who called me on this same arrest. This same Arifa's arrest. So basically, I asked to know or to have it as a guide on how to come in or what to do. I heard Arifa is getting married next month. I heard he has a wedding plan for next month. But I would rather advise, like what Madam Morire said, please, I don't know how long you've been running your platform. Let nobody come to throw tantrums or allegations on anybody here. That was why I stopped on every other platform. If you notice, I don't go to any platform. I don't talk again. It's because too much of attacks, too much of this one did this one did that. And I'm seeing it as people trying to make money from this whole Mohbad issue. Some people are wailing, crying for the death of this young man, while some saw it as a source of income, an avenue to get popular and make some money through gifts or whatever. If I want to give money to people, it's not until you come on social media, it's not until you come on TikTok. If we have a direct link, you talk to me, I can bust you any amount of money. Even the gift you're taking is nothing. So please, I want to advise, let this your platform, like what Madam Moriri said, let it be solely on how to get justice for Mohbad. On Arifa's case, God will help us. We'll see what we can do. We'll keep trying. At this stage, I think the best thing is to just like what Yorubas used to say, pe malu ni border. I mean, pe were lokoyawo, kó lè jẹ́ kó ní ṣe. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not alleging anybody for anything. All these Elegushi had a son or whatever, they are still mere allegations until proven right. If we have the result of the DNA and probably Elegushi is available to do DNA as himself too, then we know if Elegushi is the father. It is even possible Mohbad is not the father, but the baby belongs to somebody else. And it is very, very possible Mohbad is still the father. Let's wait for the DNA. And what I stand on is the DNA must be done just to give us a guide to narrow down the investigation of what killed Mohbad. If we get the DNA done and we realize, okay, this child is not from Mohbad, then we know, okay, all the allegations that probably Wunmi had ends in what killed Mohbad, we'll know how to now face it squarely. Wunmi, for so reason, it is possible you have hands in the killing of your husband. And if at the end of the day we realize, okay, the child belongs to Mohbad, now we take our eyes off from child, then we face what could have been the reason for this guy to be buried. You understand? And also, very importantly, very, very importantly, I want us to look at this. You see that little boy, Liam, Mohbad's son. I want to plead with everybody. They should stop dragging that little boy's name. Either the boy is from Mohbad or the boy is not from Mohbad. He has come to his own world. He never invited himself to the world. and he's got a long way to go in life. If I were Wumi, I would just come out, do this DNA, set the piece for the boy for life. If the world wants to know it's for Mohbad, good. If they want to know it's not for Mohbad, good. Because very soon in the nearest future, some persons will still come to call out this little boy if this DNA is not done. Kò séyàn tó máa mú sí, if they realize the child is not for Mohbad, kò séyàn tó máa pa sí. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ti wáyé, ó ti di mother nìyẹn. Nothing will happen. Highest that will happen is one take Mohbad's properties away from her and probably face her squarely for the death of Mohbad. That is just what it is. So please, I want to plead with you, bro. On this platform, I'm going to try everything possible, even when I'm always so busy. I'm going to try everything possible to always listen to this platform. Just for two reasons. Because of what Madam Moriri said, and because of your own stand on the day of that protest you organized. I lived all my life in Ikorodu before I came to UK. I was even a political chairman in Ikorodu, but let's not go there today. So, my brother, please, let this platform be really controlled. You are not, you are not too young. That doesn't mean you should be saucy to people. That doesn't mean you should talk down on people anyhow. But please, constructively, respectively, control your platform. God bless you, my brother. You're doing a good work. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I need to say something. Hello?
Mama, go.
Yeah, okay. I know you said they don't have to drag Liam. It would be better if Wumi team too are not dragging other people's children, cursing them, because they are the one making them to drag that little chap. Nobody want to drag the boy, but if they are cursing the other children, they had to do it. I think they see it as two can play the games, because they're the one dragging everybody. They came with Facebook fracas. What they're doing on Facebook, they brought it to TikTok. And they turned justice for Mohbad into Facebook fracas. That's why you see them cropping people, lying on people, cursing the kids, the children. So if they can do same, nobody would drag Liam on justice for Mohbad team, because what we're really looking for is justice for Mohbad, not to drag Liam.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. But what I say in that is,
you're welcome.
I looked at this whole scenario of those people dragging people or calling out people's children, even posting people's pictures and songs like they did to the or something. Yeah, let me say this morning. They've got just one weapon left. Just one weapon left. They've exhausted all their weapons. They've got just one left, and the only weapon they have left is the weapon of destabilization, confusion. Let me put the two together.
Exactly.
What they're just trying to do is they want to look for ways to shift people's attention from the main topic. When they throw out your child's picture, they throw out this, they throw out that, you get busy attacking Liam, talking about Liam, while they keep working on the ground on other things to do and make people shift attention. What people will now be saying is, oh, they are causing children, they are bringing children into this. Meanwhile, a basic or main aim for all of this is justice for Mohbad. That is just what they are doing. I remember there was a day I was on somebody's platform. The first person that talked there, it was a Wumi Caucus platform. That was even the day I got to know that there is now Wumi Caucus and there is Mohbad's Caucus on the death of just one man, which is highly insane. Because ordinarily I expected that Wumi herself, if she doesn't have end in this, if she doesn't know anything about this, if she truly loves her husband, should team up with anybody from anywhere who actually wants justice for her husband. But it's so unfortunate. Maybe it's property that got into her head, or maybe it's because of her issues with her father-in-law or something. I don't understand. But now, what they're just looking for is they want to shift people's attentions. When I got to that platform that day, somebody came out and said, the person was a guy, that he has been seeing me talking on social media, and this is a me that does not even have the time for social media. I can't say this was the last day I saw WhatsApp that is very common with the status. I can't say this was the last time I saw it last. Until yesterday that I had a program in my church and I had to just post that, oh, people come. I shared the link of the program. And the person said he has been hearing me talking everywhere. I just laughed. Then I got to another platform. The day they were talking about the same Liam. The person said, oh, I never say anything until they post my children and my wife. I just laughed. Post them now. Number one, I'm a responsible parent. Whatever you post about my children or my wife, trust me, I don't need to say a word. People that will come to tell you the reality of things are there. And I will never give money to anybody to sponsor anything. I will never do that. But because people knows me very well, I will let you do your own yeye. Say whatever story you want to say about my children. The reality is on ground. I know the pain when you call somebody's children. I know there's always a pain like, Oshima, shape for mommy. She be one not lomo, she shape for me.